This video is about faking telemetry data. The past year I did a lot of research on rockets, rocket engines and thrust and the physics. But I came across this video and it completely blew my mind. So I had to make another video about this and share with you what I found. So in case people don't know yet, it's the launch of the CRS-12 rocket. It was, I believe, launched in August 14, 2017. And I would like to ask you to pay special attention to the width of the exhaust gases column. So here we have a screenshot and I put the altitude and atmospheric pressure next to it. In this part of the flight we're still at the ground more or less, so 1 bar or 1000 millibar or a little higher or lower, it doesn't matter, and actually at 0 altitude. So instead of playing on the whole video, I took some screenshots and just bear with me for a second. At 2.5 kilometers you have a nice straight line of exhaust gases that is matching approximately with this image, 2.7 kilometers high. We have about 750 millibars of air pressure around it. If you are going a little higher, go to 12.2 kilometers, the width is expanding, and I'll show you how that works here. 9 kilometers, 12 kilometers, and here we have 16.1 kilometers, and I'll show you I made an enhanced image of 16.8 kilometers. It was shot against the sun. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not, but this is exactly the point where it gets extremely interesting. And in this stage, the width of the exhaust gas column is 4 blocks wide, and 1 block is the width of the diameter, I must say, from the rocket. So at 16.8 kilometers we have an exhaust column of 4 blocks. And now we're skipping back to the video. So watch the altitude and the width of the of the gas column. 16, 17 up, and now we're pausing it. We are going slightly back. Okay, 17.4 kilometers, and notice how wide the exhaust gases are here. They are about 1.5 times the width of the rocket. That means if we are going back to this image, this was at lower altitude, we had a wider exhaust gas column, and at higher altitude we have a smaller suddenly. So that's of course interesting, to say the least. Actually it's impossible. So the higher you go, the wider this becomes, and I will show you that. So this is 17.4 kilometers, and then it goes on and on and on. 22, 28. Look at what happens with the exhaust gases. Even wider and wider and wider until it's absolutely ridiculously wide. But so if we're going to compare these two, at 16.8 kilometers we have 4 blocks wide. At 17.6 it suddenly becomes 2 again. I said 1.5, but okay, let's call it 2. So that's impossible, and there you have it. This is one of the methods they use to fool you in believing that a rocket goes very high. So now we're knowing for a fact that that they are faking the telemetry data, and that the rocket is actually flying much lower than they are saying. 17.6. The question is then how high this rocket really flies, and we can go to another image, and that's this one. I took a screenshot from earlier in the video, and I came to the conclusion that the real altitude is 11.3 kilometers, so about 11 kilometers. And the speed here is 12,500 kilometers, 12,500 kilometers an hour. That's also fake. So if we're looking here, they're claiming 1706. Actually, this image is taken earlier, so they wounded the video back, so to speak. And here the speed is 1250. Actually, what it is really, nobody knows. Only SpaceX knows it, but it is absolutely not that. So we can conclude that 17.6 is fake, but also 1707 kilometers an hour is also fake. So that's about it. Thank you for watching.